All right, Kelly, over to you.
All right. Well, thank you both for joining. How familiar are you with the required 7 in commercial sales?
So I guess my question would be like, is this similar to when we were doing command of the message training a while back, or is this just a universal, like, is this sort of like a BANT or a BAMTer or anything along those lines? I guess that shows my level of familiarity, right?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. So this is really specific to the commercial sales team. And the required 7 is really a series of activities that will allow you to be excellent in your role as a commercial account executive. And to be quite honest, they're the same things you would do in any sales role, right?
Okay.
It's just been codified and given some guardrails so that we can make sure that your forecasting is super accurate. You always have control over your deals. And it's just that when you put these into practice, what you end up finding is that you actually close things faster because you have all of the information you need to know exactly where a deal is at any point in time. So I'll send you, I can send you the link to the required 7 page if you want to take a look at them in a little bit more depth, but
Yeah.
it consists of things like logging your call notes, ranking your accounts, updating your next steps, how to use the custom deck, how to capture key information. So I've consolidated some of them. So there's 5 courses in this certification path. Excuse me. It's not a requirement for you to take these courses before you decide to apply for a commercial sales role, because you will take them in that role. It's a certification path. So I want to make that really clear. I think there was a miscommunication there. If you want to familiarize yourself by taking these courses, highly recommend from a career development perspective. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So what I wanted to do is just kind of walk you through what the experience looks like, because some of the courses are housed on Google Classroom and some of them are housed on our EdCast platform, which is a new platform.
Okay.
So, and I think I have to enroll you in both. So if you're interested, I can get you enrolled, and then you can start to take them as you're able. They're completely self-paced. You do not have to take any of the assessments. You can just absorb the information. And if you have questions, Slack me at any time. I am always happy to go through any of these in more detail with you or answer any questions if you don't understand why these are important. I'm absolutely here to help you with that.
Kelly, who's the point of contact for the R7 courses? Is it you?
It's me. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to do a quick screen share here. All right. So have you all taken courses on Google Classroom before?
Yes. I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this course is going to look a little bit different than what you're used to. So I've just opened up the account ranking course. Same process, you'll click on classwork. Now this is the link that you're going to click on. So this is a new experience, right? This looks a little different than what you've likely seen.
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is click on Start Course, and it's going to walk you through it. You get to see our fearless leader giving you his take on account ranking. You can link to places. There's a quick knowledge check. And so each course looks a lot like this. This features Rashad talking about how he uses account ranking to build pipeline, me with my old classes. So you kind of get the picture, right?
Yeah.
So you just work through it at your own pace. If you do want to fill out the assessment or give me any feedback, that's amazing too.
So one question I do have is like when we're taking an assessment along these lines, are we like internally tracking these? Like, let's assume that I am going to apply for a commercial sales role in the future or something along those lines, or I just want to add this to my LinkedIn. So that way, hopefully it's with GitLab, but if something happens and I move to another employer, I can show that I've had this training. Do we have any kind of certification or verification along those lines that helps from taking this assessment?
That's a great question. And we do. So we have two levels of, well, I don't want to say, there's one certification at the end. And right now I'm working with the team on the practical application assessments. And that's the final piece to this. So there's two pieces to the overall program. There's the courses themselves. Once you take the course, you'll receive a badge for competency.
Mhm.
Once you've finished all of them, you'll take the practical assessment, which is the piece where you actually show the application of knowledge. And so that's something that you likely won't encounter until you're a commercial AE, because you'll be in the job and doing it, and you'll want to show that proficiency there. But at the end of the practical, you will in fact have a certification, and it should be portable. We're still kind of working out what the certification properties are and settings so that they're portable, all of those things. But yes, you will receive
Cool.
that certification. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you briefly, because I don't know if you've taken a look at our new EdCast platform, but some of the other courses are going to be housed here. So the majority are going to be on Google Drive. And there's two courses that are going to be housed here, and I can get you enrolled in both of them. So you'll receive an email notification with a link to get into both platforms. So don't worry about that. Once you come to the EdCast homepage, you'll click on My Learning Plan, and it'll take you to the courses that you're enrolled in. As an example, Selling with the Custom Deck. So notice there's a little different look and feel. All you need to do, all of the information is here. Click here, and then you'll launch the course this way. Same experience, but you'll need to make sure your pop-up blockers are off. And if there's any difficulty, just let me know. So this jumped me to where I was, but what you'll see is this.
Okay.
You'll start here, and you'll start and work through, right? So you can,
Kelly,
yeah.
Do Caleb and Noria already have access to everything, or is this something that they'll get access in like the next week or something?
I need to enroll them. So just send me all of the people who might be interested in enrolling, and I can get them enrolled.
Okay.
Okay.
Would there be like new things compared to this training, and what is, because I checked the handbook page regarding this, because I was applying for an ISR role internally, and I had to look at it. And I was actually preparing myself to have questions on it, but like how up to date is it compared to the training that we're gonna have in the following weeks? Are there new things? Is there like anything that is not in the handbook that is gonna be on this training?
Yeah, that's a really great
Or
question.
no?
Really good question. It's very handbook forward. So everything, there should be complete alignment between the handbook and the courses. What you'll receive in the courses is a little bit more interactivity. So the handbook is very passive learning, text, etc. So what I've tried to do is bring the handbook ideas to life through videos and interactive activities, knowledge checks, things like that. And also by sharing videos and feedback from AEs who are actually putting these into practice. So you can hear what it sounds like in real life and get a sense of how you can apply these in a commercial sales role. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna write down. So I can enroll both of you and anyone else who might be interested. I'm just making a quick note here. You'll get an, excuse me, an email notification. You'll probably see several because there's 5 courses, so you'll get 5 different emails likely. And just, it'll be open anytime you want to take it. Great. There's a record. So when you do take it, I can see who's taken it. So that's another nice proof point to say, hey, look, I've taken these. I'm familiar with them. Here's, you'll have to retake them again in a commercial AE role, but at least you can show familiarity. And I think that's a huge leg up if you want to move into a commercial role.
I guess one final question, and thank you. That's super helpful. And I appreciate looking forward to getting that information. The question I guess that I would have then is just from this course, like what do you find is the most effective way to do it? I know that with Focus Fridays kind of becoming a thing across the company and taking Fridays to work on personal development and how we can best benefit GitLab. Is this something where it's best to, or in your opinion, it'd be best to just do it in like one day and sit through it and just like crunch through it, or like kind of drip over time?
Yeah, I'd space it out. I've designed each course to take typically no more than 30 minutes.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to, yeah. If you went through every single link and handbook page, it'd probably take you about 45 minutes, but I tried to keep it pretty succinct. Yeah, I would recommend spacing it out just so you can, if you shove everything into one, you don't really get the learning outcomes that you're looking for. It's hard to retain it all.
Yep.
So, but if you're interested, keep going, you know, whatever works for you, however you learn is totally great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I actually do have to hop now, but if you have any questions, I'm Kelly Shirazi. Slack me with anything. If you want to set up time for a one-on-one to walk through anything, I'm always available for you. So just let me know.
Thank you,
Thanks a
Kelly.
lot for doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Yeah, for sure. See ya.
All right. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.